Do you want to make the perfect beef tenderloin dinner? This recipe is perfect every time. You will wow your friends and family. I have beef tenderloin here. What I've done first of all is I've patted it dry, because you don't want that moisture on the roast. You want it to be able to get a little bit of a crust on the outside at the end of its cooking time. So pat it dry with a paper towel. Then what you do, you take a little salt. You put the salt on the roast. Then I'm going to take a little bit of pepper. I'm going to pepper my roast. Then I'm going to take some minced garlic and I'm going to rub my entire roast with minced garlic. Let's do just a little bit more. Alright, so now you've put everything you need on your roast. The next step is we're going to put rosemary, oregano, and thyme on the bottom of our pan before we put it in the oven. Okay? Once I do that, I'm going to grab my grill, put that on top of the rosemary, oregano, and thyme, and put my roast right there on top of it. Let me tell you what happens when you put those fresh herbs, and get them fresh from your garden or your favorite store. I got it at Lund's. What I do is the rosemary oregano and the thyme cooks around evenly throughout the roast during its cooking, and it absorbs into the roast, so it's very, very rich and flavorful. Now all I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the oven at 125. That's a secret. Only 125 to begin for about 15 minutes, so that the roast cooks just enough to hold in the flavors. Later, the second part of the cooking time, we're going to put this roast in at 425, and that's going to be for about 30 to 40 minutes. Perfect, perfect beef tenderloin. Of course, I always put out on the table béarnaise. The kids like to dip béarnaise in it, and I'm also...
Dip the meat in the béarnaise?
I dip the meat in the béarnaise, and later I'll do a video on my twice-baked potato coming up next. Thank you. Dine with me again.